All right, so before we start the step-by-step video on how to use the torch, we're just going to give you a quick update because we made one simple change. The previous model, when we turned it on, started off with red only, then we hit the button again, red and near infrared, and then the third button, red, near infrared, and blue. Now, if you get the newer torch, the one change that we made is we reversed the order. So you hit the button once, blue, red, near infrared. Next button, red and near infrared. And then the final button is red only. So this has a battery inside of it that should last about 300 charging cycles. So after months of use, you may notice that it doesn't fully charge or that it doesn't charge fully. And so what we'll do is go over how to replace the battery. So the battery should last 200 to 400 charging cycles. So it could be months, it could be over a year before you have to change this out. Now, you may notice that as you're using it, the battery doesn't last as long, or you may notice that no matter how long you charge it, the charging lights may only show 1 or 2 charges. It doesn't go all the way up. So when that happens, it's probably time to go ahead and replace the battery. So let's go through the different steps. First thing is, we're going to grab hold of this part in here and we're going to twist. And we're going to take this part off here. Now, when you go ahead and zoom in, you're going to see 2 little holes, one on either side, and that's a metal ring. We're going to go ahead and remove that. So I can use some tweezers, or I could either use a pen and just put it in one side, and then we're going to twist counterclockwise. Just like that. All right, now we've unscrewed this, we can put this to the side. Now I'm going to go ahead and remove the battery and the casing. So I'm going to go over to this side here where you do the normal charge up, and I'm going to take the other end of the tweezers and I'm going to gently press on the white area. We don't want to press on the middle area, but on the white area, go ahead and just press, and then this will pop out. Now we have the battery. We can go ahead and pop the battery out. All right, and then we'll go ahead and replace it. Remember, we're going to have the negative side towards the coil. So we're going to take the new battery, place that in. Let's just make sure that we have the lights matched up. So the 4 circles are matched up with the 4 circles. I'm going to go ahead and place this in. I'm just going to line it up correctly and just make sure that you give it a good push so that it's all the way out. Sometimes you may need to use the tweezers just to direct it out. Right, so you can see now that it's pushed through, it's completely flush with that surface. And then I can go ahead and take the ring. I'm going to go ahead and place it back on there. And we'll go ahead and screw it all the way in. It doesn't need to be super tight, just snug. This is where sometimes you can just easily use the pen and just twist that all the way around. Again, just snug is good. And then we can go ahead and place the top end back on. Screw it in again, just snug, doesn't have to be super tight. And then you should be ready to go.